Hello and welcome to this little breakdown of Battle Report between Admech and Tau. So we're going to start off with the mission itself. So we took Eternal War, Incursion, Push Forward. We didn't take the secondaries specific to that mission. With Admech, the secondaries were the Hidden Archeo Vault, Eradication of Flesh, the Banner one, and then for Tau, went with Thin Their Ranks, Bring It Down, and Engage on all fronts.
Skitarii Marshal, which is this guy. He has the Exemplar's Eternity, which is a servo skull that lets him reroll ones to wound, in addition to his already reroll ones to hit. We also have a Tech Priest Manipulus. This is the Dominus that is being subbed in for Manipulus. Okay. I have given him, I've used two stratagems, Archaeotech Specialist and a Mechanicum Locum, which allows him to get both a Warlord trait and another relic. His Warlord trait is the Luminescent Blessings, which gives he gets to pick one squad within 6 inches, and he gives them essentially what is transhuman physiology.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, which is pretty good. His relic is the Solar Flare, which allows him to take out one core Skitarii unit and deep strike it.
Oh, wow.
That is already on the board. So it's like the Necron Night Shroud. I forgot to mention it, but the Skitarii Marshal has his own Warlord trait. Okay. He gets to pick from a different set of Warlord traits because he's Skitarii. He has Firepoint Telemetry Cache, which allows him to give Skitarii units within 6 inches or Skitarii units within a data tether. This book's complicated.
Oh yeah, I know. there's rules upon rules.
A cover save. So you can just give guys cover saves.
That's handy.
Speaking of improving the armor save, this is Lucius. If you the Forge World ability is damage 1 weapons. I get +1 to my save against that.
Okay, that'll probably be handy.
And I get +3 to my range on guns, which is great against Vanguard. I have 3 Cataphron Breachers. It's these guys right here. They're the Manchines. They've got a 2-up armor save. I've given them the Arc Rifle and Hydraulic Claws.
Okay.
Hydraulic Claws are Strength 10 Power Claws.
Ouch.
They're pretty good. I have a squad of 10 Rangers, no special weapons, and I have a squad of Skitarii Vanguards with, 20 Skitarii Vanguards with a data tether, which allows this guy to do shenanigans with them from far away.
Okay.
Did I give him a taser goad? No, I didn't. These are Ruststalkers. They're like elite close combat infantry that pump out mortal wounds.
Ouch.
Taraxi Sterilizers. They're deep striking flamer guys, and they have a stratagem that allows me to lock you in close combat with me and prevents you from falling back.
Oh, that's scary. And then of course we got the
Cyber Doggos.
The doggies.
I've got 6 of them in an alpha. I did not give them a data tether. It just wasn't in the points.
Gotcha.
2 Sindonian Dragoons. They are -1 to hit in at range and in close combat always.
Oh.
They're going to be pretty good. And the final thing is I have a Dune Crawler. I did not give it a broad spectrum data tether. I said give it smoke launchers, which is now something you can do. So it has a strat that allows you to get -1 to hit.
Oh, wow.
And that is the army.
Well, it's a nice looking army, and there's a lot of rules to these guys. And apologies for the spotty camera usage here, but we're gonna get better as we go along here. So that's the first army. Let's go ahead and take a look at the town next. So let's start off with the basic troops. So I know these all look like Fire Warriors, but the squads that are kneeling are gonna act as Breachers today. So we got 2 Breacher squads. They have those nasty guns up close. And then we have 3 units of Fire Warriors. One of them has 2 marker drones. And then we get over to our Crisis Battle Suit team with 2 marker drones as well in there. We got the upgraded leader with the +2 armor save. He's running 2 fusion blasters and shield generator. Then I have another one who's going to be marked with the flamers. He also has a shield generator. And these guys are just all equipped with the airburst fragmentation guns. And there's going to be 3 on this guy, 3 on this guy, 2 on him. And then we have our Cold Star Commander here. He's running 3 fusion guns and then vector thrusters, so he can pop a shot and then hide behind something. And he's got that 20-inch movement. And then last but not least, the Ethereal. There really isn't much to this list here, so Ethereal is just going to be there to hurrah and moral support. And this is Tau Sep, so the 5 and 6 in Overwatch. And that is the army lists. And then this is the board as of right now. We'll see if we change this in a moment. But incursion style, we're going to roll up for things and we'll see what we get and come back with a little recap. Here we have the deployment for this match. So you'll notice everyone's set up on each side of the board. And one thing to make note of is the Cerberus riders there for the Admech had an advanced move at the beginning of the game before things got started. So we're going to go ahead and jump on into turn 1, and Tau won the roll-off. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with deployment. So we already figured out secondaries, figured out objectives, that's all placed on here. There's a special objective for the Admech just over there with the red little marker. That's going to be for one of their special secondaries that we'll talk about later on. So let's go over to deployment. Over here on this side of the battle zone, we got our infantry all packed in, the Marshal hanging in there with the Warlord, Dune Crawler, Chicken Walkers, the true Breachers, the Raiders, and then we got our little Infiltrator guys that can redeploy, and then these lovely guys in reserve with their Flamers. So on the Tau side, everything dropped on the board. This may or may not be a grave error. We will find out. Nirvana can't hide. He's just in that building on top of a whole bunch of Tau. There's the Ethereal down there, marker drones. I believe that's another Fire Warrior squad. Then we have our battle suits right there in the middle. Can't really hide them too well. More breachers. And then we have our Fire Warriors down there with our commander here, who is technically in the building, so he can't be shooty. And that is the full-on deployment. Let's get it from this angle, and there we go. We'll catch you all very soon with who goes first. All right, so looks like Tau got first turn. Things moved on up. We had a lot of shots fired, not too much damage being done. The little doggies, they ended up moving up here during their movement. Their free movement at the beginning. They got almost all annihilated, and this guy should be behind the wall after movement phase because he has vector thrusters. So apologies for that. And that is it. 5 doggos down and 1 wound on the Dune Crawler. So that is Tau turn 1. Let's take it over to Admech. Okay, Admech turn 1. They moved up a bunch of stuff and did some damage. You'll see the Nirvana in the middle there is no longer there, thanks to, I believe, the Dune Crawler, the Breachers, and that squad of nasty boys that was once over here. And the last doggo survived Overwatch from the Tau and is in combat with the Breachers there on 1 wound. They whiffed, and that +2 armor save is really helping out the Admech right now. So we're going to calculate points, and then we're going to move on to Tau turn 2. All right, turn 2 for Tau here. Mostly killed the 1 guy on that objective, still holding that nice and proud. Killed 3 of the guys who were over on this objective with the airburst rounds. Thought that was going to be more successful. And put, this guy's on 5 wounds.
Yeah, you put 4 wounds into him.
Yeah, he's on 5 now. So, and then we have our commander out here in the open who's probably going to get charged. So that is it for Tau turn 2. We'll see how the Admech respond. Okay, the end of Admech turn 2, another devastating round here. Lots of things move. We have these guys came over on this board edge. We had these guys advance, wipe out a bunch of fire warriors and breachers. 2 of the airburst guys got taken out by the flaming flying guys of winds that are impossible to place on the board. So lots of work been done, lots of points scored this turn. So we'll move on to Tau turn 3. Here we go. So at the end of Tau turn 3, whiffed on shooting at that tank in the back there. Only killed a handful of Skitarii, and that's about it. We're gonna move on to Admech, turn 3 now. All right, so this is the end of Admech turn 3. Annihilated a few units here, 2 Fire Warrior squads gone. Combat still happening over here. 1 battlesuit left, looking pretty grim for the Tau, but we still have the commander in the corner who might do something later on. All right, we're gonna move on to Tau turn 4. Okay, end of Tau turn 4. The commander did his job. Blew up, well, destroyed the onager. And yeah, that happened. We got rid of 1 dude over there, and that's about it. So moving on to Admech turn 4. So here we have the end of turn 4 for Admech. Lots of damage to be done. Somehow this battlesuit survived on 1 wound. The Ethereal, unfortunately, is no more, along with the Fire Warriors and the drone there. So all that's left is 2 marker drones, the commander hiding in the corner, and the 1 fusion suit. So we're going to move on to the last turn here for Tau turn 5. Okay, end of Tau turn 5. The commander, along with the last crisis suit, blew up the chicken walkers. They are no longer on that point, meaning I finally score another primary, even at the end here. So that's that there. And then with Admech turn 5, we'll do that real quickly as well, and then we'll be done.
Perfect.
Okay, end of the game here. Admech victory here. Lots of points scored. Yeah, he got all the points. All right, good job. Bye. Okay, so with a recap on points here. Turn 1, there was just engage on all fronts for the Tau that was scored for 3 points. Turn 2, this is where things kind of heated up. Tau ended up getting up to 16 points in total, while Admech got 22. Turn 3, Tau ended up moving up to 24 points in total, while the Admech really took the lead turn 3 with a total of 44 points being scored. And then we move on to turn 4. Tau didn't really get too much in terms of points. They are now at 32, while Admech soaring through, maxing out things that turn yet again with 66 points. And then our final turn, turn 5, again, not much Tau was left, ended up finishing the match with 40 points, plus the 10 for everything painted, giving Tau a final score of 50, while the Admech maxed out everything and ended up getting 90 points plus the 10 for painted for a solid 100-point game. Again, great match. Got to think of a new Tau list to combat this meta of Admech. So I hope you enjoyed this battle report, and until next time, happy hobbying.